Hey guys, so I apologize that I kind of look like crap right now. I literally just got out of the shower. I just wanted to make a really quick video. So it is currently August 9th. Well, technically, it's now probably August 10th because it's past midnight. Anyway, it's been a while since I've done one of these behind-the-scenes vlogs. Basically, within the past 5 or so months, I've just been kind of doing the usual. I've been sending the movie out to peers, getting their feedback, making changes, taking breaks to work on other projects, editing some more. But tomorrow is the premiere party for the feature. I'm throwing a big party to screen the movie for basically everyone that was involved in making it. So I spent all week basically preparing for this. The other day I made like 50 different trips just running around. So yeah, the other night I did the final export of the movie. So exporting the movie was actually way more of a profound and kind of bittersweet moment than I expected it to be. The best way I can describe exporting the film for the final time was kind of like sending your kid off to college. Like, I feel like I've had this baby that I've kind of raised and shaped and molded, and now I'm just sending it out into the world. Every single day for the past year and a half, I have at some level worked on or thought about the feature. And now for that to just be done and for me to just have hit export for the last time and for it just to be this file that is representative of a year and a half's work and thought, that's just crazy. I was really happy because, you know, I've put so much work into this thing and now I'm done. Like, I don't have to work on it anymore. I don't think about it anymore. I'm done. And that was a great feeling. But at the same time, I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss working on the movie in a really weird way. I haven't even put the movie online yet. I'm still gonna have to put the movie online. You know, there have been very few other people who have seen the movie, so tons more people are gonna see the movie. It's just, you know, I'm not gonna be editing the movie anymore. I'm not gonna be working on it specifically anymore. And so it was almost like saying goodbye in a weird way, and it was bittersweet. So I didn't really expect that to be an emotional moment, but it really was. And then the other thing that I wanted to talk about is I've just been going back and forth like crazy between being so happy and excited and like, oh my god, I made a feature film. It's good, I like it, and I'm gonna put it out there, and people are gonna like it, and I'm gonna send it to all these different people, and it's gonna get views. I'm going back and forth between thinking like that, but then there's just this little voice that enters the back of my mind that's like, what if it sucks? You know, what if it's really bad and either everybody hates it or, you know, maybe even worse, nobody even watches it. And that's been kind of driving me nuts because with every other short film I've ever made, if it fails miserably and nobody watches it or everybody hates it, then like the only person who has really wasted their time is me. But for this movie, there have been so many people who put in so much work to get this thing made. And I have worked on this thing more than I have any other project, thing, anything in my whole life. I put more work into this feature than anything else, ever. So if this thing crashes and burns and everybody hates it or nobody watches it, I'm gonna feel horrible for everybody else that worked on the movie and busted their ass to make this movie. I'm gonna feel not only like I wasted their time, but also like I screwed them over. And then there's that, but then I'm gonna feel like I wasted my own time and I screwed myself over too. Big time. I'm gonna be upset with myself. But, you know, more than anything, I'm just gonna feel bad for screwing over all my friends and family who put so much work and time and money into this movie. For those of you who don't know, I'm obsessed with the show Film Riot, and recently the creator Ryan Connolly started a podcast called the Film Riot Podcast, and in one episode, he talked about how filmmaking is like one of the most masochistic career choices, and that you know you're a filmmaker if, like, there's nothing else you can do. Like, if you love filmmaking but loved accounting an equal amount, or like you love any other profession, like, why would you be a filmmaker? Because, you know, filmmaking is inherently filled with all of this self-loathing and doubt and, you know, just beating yourself up. So, like, why would you be a filmmaker if you had another choice? So I guess that's the silver lining, is that even though, you know, these past couple months finishing up the movie have filled me with that self-loathing and doubt and like these really kind of like existential fears. Despite all of that negative thinking, I still love filmmaking more than like anything. I love filmmaking so much. I'm already writing not just one, but two other projects, probably which I'll start shooting by the end of this year or early next year. In another from my podcast, they mentioned that filmmaking is kind of like a drug, like you just constantly need the next, like hit or whatever. So, I'm really feeling that. Yeah, I'm just finishing up this now. I can't wait to do the next project. So anyway, yeah, the past couple months, like I said, I've just been making little changes, sending it out to friends, getting feedback. I just did the final export the other night. It's done now, and tomorrow I'm having the premiere party. I'm going to have a bunch of friends over. We're going to go swimming in the pool. It'll be a lot of fun. And then finally, in the evening, we have this big screen outdoor setup that both my grandparents have been so generous in helping out with this party, and they've put so much time into making this premiere party that they really don't have to do. So thank you to my grandparents. But they put this big screen up outside, and we're going to project the movie outside on the screen, and it'll be a lot of fun. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to come on here and talk about all of my self-doubt that's just part of the game when you're a filmmaker. It's just inherent. So there's no real lesson in this episode, but to anyone else out there who is, a filmmaker, photographer, artist of any kind, anybody who is kind of experiencing the same, self-doubt, anything like that, just know that you are not alone. I'm right there with you, and, it's part of being a creative, it's part of being a creator, and, you will make something worth it. And I will make something worth it. We will do it together. We're in this together. Bye, guys.